I'm going to start from the very beginning. What is stigma? So that we break this down for everybody to understand. Why are we talking about burial stigma? What is stigma?
All right. I will start by first giving it out as a general view. You know, most times when we try to build some thoughts about some things, or try and look at something else in a way that makes us feel like it's discriminatory, or something that we look at beyond being a normal thing, then you tend to have stigma for it. I think when initially COVID was reported in Kenya, there was lots of news going around, and people were calling it the Chinese disease, until it really hit us hard that it was no longer something to do with ethnicity and nationality. But from the very beginning, if you noticed, there was some stigma that was headed towards the Chinese, or other people that were coming from China in that case. So right now, it's dawning on us that actually the stigma is with us, because we are not appreciating the people that are in recovery, the people that are being treated for COVID-19. And once someone just told me blankly, do you know that I went back home, but I am told I have to sit at a certain corner because I might contaminate all the surfaces in the house. So that is actually stigma. So it no longer makes you feel comfortable from all the things that you were doing, because you feel like you are alienated from other people. And this is now on the basis of COVID-19. I was trying to give a wider range before we get into burial stigma. Now, right now, there's been, just as Dr. Nyamongo has mentioned, there's lots of stigma that has really come with COVID-19, and even a normal burial, most of us have tried to stigmatize it, but by having the things run so fast, or other things that really, it makes it look like a COVID-like case that happened. Even in our references to people, we will say this person is a COVID case, is a COVID victim. Even just by the languages we use, we're already stigmatizing these people, because once they get back to the society, then people are going to be afraid of them. People are not really prepared to handle them as normal people who did not choose to get infected, who are still normal people that need to still survive, and they have families. And when this stigma starts from the family, then it spreads out to everyone else. So the burials have been stigmatized. There are people that are no longer going to burials because, of course, they say the family probably was a curse. There are people that have had not been able to cross borders to bury their loved ones, their fathers, because they're told, please do not come from Nairobi to bury this person in this rural place because you will bring the disease. So all this is really impacting on people psychologically, because they can now not cope. Imagine being told you are not going to bury your dad or your daughter because you were in Nairobi or in a different place that really had the largest number of cases. So it really dawns onto you as a person, much as we consider it as a very global pandemic, when it hits you as an individual, it really affects you. And those are some of the barriers that we really have to make sure we destroy, like we really work on them, so that we can still survive as human beings and as normal people, and just break those stigma that come with it.